Mr. Speaker, Senator Pokisho remembers 2 years ago when 3 Pokot young men were abducted in Kapenguria, murdered, and dumped in Kaptagat Forest in Elgeyo Marakwet County. 3 months down the line, my PA, former MCA Benson Kiptire, was abducted in Eldoret. We were with the president in town, killed and dumped in Kapenguria. He cannot pretend to be a visitor in Jerusalem. He knows that the victims of this kind of strategies have even affected the people from our 2 counties. So I'm speaking from my personal testimony. He cannot challenge my personal testimony. I am not alleging that newspapers or so forth. And let me give my story. Listen, Senator Pokisho, and listen to us, because we are senators under now the mercy of the Speaker, not under your mercy. Mr. Speaker, when he told me that we will do everything to abduct 2 or 3 senators, I thought it was a joke. On Friday, on Saturday, I put this information in public domain. Sunday, the same. Senator Langat was called by many, including leaders in this chamber, to tell him that he should leave his house, because I was with him the last night. He should leave his house, go to Bomet quietly. He will even be facilitated for as long as he doesn't come to these chambers to vote. Senator Lelekwe was saying charges will be preferred on him unless he decides to vote with government, and I don't know what's government position. I don't know what that means. Mr. Speaker, you cannot therefore say in the chambers of this House that the vote that is about Kangata is now saying, let's vote, let's vote. You can't tell me that there is no relationship with the withdrawal of 3 senators who would have voted in both the procedural motion and the substantive motion, that there is no relationship between
Let's consult the motions. Order, members.
That there is no relationship between their arrest, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, removal from the jurisdiction of this House and the voting in this House. If that is not true, Mr. Speaker, confirm to me that no other senator in this chamber will vote on behalf of Senator Malala if that was not the plan. Confirm to me that Senator Milko has not been aligned to vote on behalf of Senator Langat, even though, Mr. Speaker, Senator Langat has written in no uncertain terms that no one else should vote on his behalf. Even though Malala has written that no one should vote on his behalf. If you confirm to me, Mr. Speaker, that that is not the position, I will know that the conspiracy we are talking about is not there. We are not children. I have been majority leader and deputy majority leader in this House for more than 5 years. The magic 24 number, we were 25 voting in this House last week. Mr. Speaker, the desire was to reduce us from 25 to 23. Transport, Mr. Speaker, the vote of Senator Langat, give it to Milko. Get, Mr. Speaker, the vote of Senator Malala, give it to one of the members of his delegation, whether it's Yongo Msuruve, and, Mr. Speaker, achieve the objective of defeating the will of the people. Mr. Speaker, you can't tell us we should just proceed. It is not possible. It is not possible, Mr. Speaker. This is Kenya. We cannot be forced, Mr. Speaker, to take positions of the minority. Mr. Speaker, you are sitting in that chair. Senator Malala was in the opposition. He was among the only few senators that voted to get you 42 votes, Mr. Speaker, to become in that chair. Senator Lalekwe and Senator Lalakat were among the 42 people who voted for you to be the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you sacrificed me. You sacrificed Susan Kiika. Don't sacrifice Kenya. Don't sacrifice, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
Senator Murkomen,
decision is on your chair, Mr. Speaker.
Order, Senator Murkomen. Senator Murkomen, you must order, members. Senator Murkomen, I know we are discussing an important motion, but you should respect the Speaker. I don't act as a person. I'm guided by the law. the standing orders and the constitution in this house. And the decisions I make are anchored on those two. I will not allow that. I will not allow this house to degenerate to that level.
Mr. Speaker, I love the fact that you have restated your constitutional responsibility as the Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, a report has been brought to this House that the minister is not available to come to these chambers. Soon, even before the chair sat down, the CS Matiang'i has updated Mr. Speaker that he was busy launching a border information management system with the CS Musheru. Yes. The IG, Mr. Speaker, has posted that he was launching a sanitation component towards better human environmental something with the CS Matiang'i. Mr. Speaker, I respect your authority, but so others should respect your authority, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if we force this House, and I'm just saying this without fear of any contradiction, if we force this House to punish 18 counties, Elgeyo Marakwet is not a losing county. Bomet, where Senator Langat has suffered, Mr. Speaker, is not a losing county. Mr. Speaker, Kakamega, where Malala comes from, is not a losing county. We are just but honest patriots who want the best for this country. We are willing to suffer for the unity of this nation. We have come this far to make this decision, Mr. Speaker, because we want to make this country to be one. History will be kind to us. Mr. Speaker, now history, the determination of an historical moment shifts to your chair, Mr. Speaker. So that, Mr. Speaker, if this House will be used by those who are sitting out there to force a decision, Mr. Speaker, against the standing orders, you have assured me that you will follow the Constitution, you will follow the standing orders, therefore you will respect the letter of Malala that no one will vote for him, you will respect, Mr. Speaker, the letter of Bomet that no one will vote for him. Mr. Speaker, if you make the same mistake you made in my situation, on this very important issue.
Order, Senator.
Position of minority majority leader is nothing, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Murkomen, order. Take your seat. Senator Ekal.